Most benchtop grinders feel like they are trying to launch into orbit the second you turn them on, but this little machine takes a different approach. It runs at a steady 1790 RPM, which might sound slow on paper, but for anyone actually trying to put a clean edge on a knife or smooth out a piece of hardwood, that speed is exactly where you want to be. It keeps the heat down, which means you aren't constantly ruining your temper or burning through your material. What really makes this thing stand out is the direct drive setup. Usually, these smaller units rely on belts and pulleys that just soak up power and vibrate like crazy. By cutting that out, the motor feels surprisingly punchy for a 1.3 horsepower unit. It doesn't bog down the moment you press a piece of steel against the belt, which is a common headache with cheaper hobbyist tools. It feels solid on the bench, too. It has a bit of weight to it, so it isn't dancing around your workspace while you're trying to focus on a detail. Now here is the part that actually makes life easier. Changing belts on some of these machines is a total nightmare that requires 3 hands and a lot of patience. This one has a 1-button cover release and a quick-release tensioner that actually works. You can swap from a coarse grit to a fine finish in seconds without needing to hunt for a screwdriver. Plus, there is a little spot to stash the wrench right on the frame, which is one of those small, thoughtful touches that you really appreciate once you've lost your tools for the 10th time in a week. It is not a massive industrial beast, obviously. If you're trying to hog off huge chunks of thick metal all day, you might find yourself wishing for a bit more muscle. The footprint is compact, which is great for a crowded garage, but that does mean the work area is on the smaller side. You aren't going to be doing heavy-duty fabrication on large panels here. But for sharpening, cleaning up welds, or shaping small parts, it hits that sweet spot between capability and convenience. It feels like a tool built for someone who actually spends time in the shop, rather than just a piece of plastic meant to sit on a shelf. With a 2-year warranty backing it up, it seems like the manufacturer is pretty confident that this thing is going to hold up to some real work. If you need something reliable that won't take up your entire workbench, this is definitely one to keep on the radar.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.